In the next 72 hours, a miracle will occur. You will receive $5 million. Now hold on to your seats, ladies and gentlemen. I know, it's a bold statement. It's audacious. It's daring. You're probably thinking, $5 million? That's impossible. But is it really? In our world filled with uncertainty and chaos, it's easy to dismiss such a claim. But let's entertain this idea for a moment. Let's delve into the realm of divine interventions and miracles. You see, miracles are not just events of biblical proportions. They are unexpected blessings, fortuitous coincidences, and yes, even sudden windfalls, like the one we're talking about. The world is brimming with tales of divine interventions, of miracles that have changed lives in unimaginable ways. So I ask you, why couldn't this be your miracle? Why couldn't this be your divine intervention? So prepare yourself, because in the next 72 hours, your life could change forever. But how, you might ask, is this possible? It begins with the power of belief. Belief, my friends, is a force of nature, an unseen energy that shapes our world. It's the rock-solid foundation upon which all religions stand, the thread that stitches together the fabric of our diverse faiths. And today, let's delve into one faith in particular, Christianity. In Christianity, belief isn't just a concept, it's a transformative power. It's the key that opens the door to a deeper understanding and connection with the divine. It's the fuel that kindles the flame of faith, illuminating the path toward spiritual enlightenment. Think of the biblical stories we've all heard, where belief leads to miracles. Remember the tale of the woman who had been suffering from a bleeding condition for 12 long years? Despite the odds, she believed that if she could just touch Jesus' cloak, she would be healed. And she was. It wasn't magic or some mystical power that cured her, but her unwavering belief. Or consider the story of Peter, who was able to walk on water as long as he kept his belief in Jesus. The moment he doubted, he began to sink. It was his belief that kept him afloat, and his lack of it that pulled him under. These stories aren't just tales from the past. They resonate with us because they highlight the power of belief in our lives. They remind us that belief can lead to unexpected blessings, to miracles that defy logic and reason. They teach us that belief is not passive. It's an active, dynamic force that can shape our reality. Belief is the seed that, when planted in the fertile soil of the soul, grows into a tree of faith. It's the spark that lights the fire of hope. It's the wind that fills the sails of our spiritual journey, propelling us forward toward divine blessings. So when we talk about receiving a divine blessing of $5 million, it isn't just about the money. It's an invitation to believe in the possibility of miracles, in the power of the divine to bless us in unexpected and wonderful ways. Belief is the first step to receiving this divine blessing. But belief alone is not enough. You must also understand and accept the role of angels in your life. Take a moment to think about angels. In Christianity, these celestial beings hold a sacred duty. They act as God's messengers, bringing divine wisdom and guidance to those who need it. They are not just heavenly postmen, though. They are guardians, protectors, and bringers of blessings. Angels, in their essence, are God's love made manifest. They are the link between the divine and the human, the bridge that connects us to the great beyond. When you see a feather on the ground or feel a sudden rush of warmth, it could very well be an angel making their presence known. In the scriptures, angels have played pivotal roles. Remember the angel Gabriel, who announced the birth of Jesus to Mary, or the angel Raphael, who healed the blind Tobit. These stories tell us that angels are not distant, unreachable beings. They are active participants in our lives, ready to intervene when God wills it. But it's not just about what angels do, it's also about what they represent. Angels remind us that we are not alone in our struggles. They reassure us that there is a higher power watching over us, ready to lend a hand when we stumble. So, how can we invite these divine helpers into our lives? The first step is to recognize their existence. Acknowledge that these heavenly beings are real and that they are here to assist you. The second step is to invite them in. You can do this through prayer, meditation, or simply by expressing your desire for their assistance. Remember, angels respect your free will. They will not intervene without your consent. So invite them with an open heart and a willing spirit. Finally, trust in their guidance. Angels operate on a divine schedule, not a human one. They may not always provide immediate solutions, but rest assured, they are working behind the scenes to bring about the best possible outcome. Accepting the presence of angels is the second step to receiving this divine blessing. Now you have the belief, and you accept the role of angels. What's the next step? Well, it's preparation time. You see, blessings, especially of the magnitude we're discussing, aren't merely about waiting with open hands. They're about preparing your heart and mind to receive. So how do we do that? Firstly, through gratitude. Gratitude is the key that unlocks the fullness of life. It turns what we have into enough and more. Secondly, prayer. In prayer, we converse with the divine, expressing our deepest desires and hopes, seeking guidance and strength. Lastly, faith. Faith is the bedrock upon which our beliefs stand. It's the assurance that what we hope for will come to pass. It's the certainty in the things we cannot see. In essence, preparing for a blessing is about cultivating an attitude of gratitude, engaging in fervent prayer, and nurturing unwavering faith. Preparing your heart and mind is the final step to receiving this divine blessing. And now, with your belief, acceptance of angels, and prepared heart, you are ready for your blessing. Imagine the joy that washes over you, a wave of warmth and light as the blessing touches your life. It's a transformative moment, a shift that brings about change, not just in your circumstances, but within your very being. With this blessing, you'll see new opportunities, paths that were previously hidden, now shining brightly before you. It's like stepping into a world where the colors are brighter, the air is fresher, and the possibilities are endless. And when this transformation occurs, when this blessing arrives, we encourage you to share your experiences. Tell your story, the story of your journey of belief, acceptance, and transformation. Share the joy, share the changes, share the blessing. Remember, this is a journey of faith, belief, and acceptance. And in the end, it leads to a blessing beyond our wildest dreams.